Welcome back, everyone, to Mage Rage for November 2021, where I have found three of my objects, or at least I think I found three of my objects. Yes, I have found three of my objects. There they are: the campfire, the jungle leaves, and the green. All right, there we go. And the green glazed terracotta. Now it's time for me to head south until I reach 4,000, which is another 600 blocks away. As I continue my search pattern where I'm needing to find a warm ocean, I think, in order to find some coral. Anything else I need other than a warm ocean that's for a specific biome? Or at least that's in the overworld, because, well, actually, is there a chest related to this piece of rail cart around here? I guess not. Would be useful if I were looking for. That's what I should have done is when I was in that desert, I should have looked for a desert temple because the desert temple also has bones. Ooh. Well, I was thinking of going into the magic realm anyway in order to find my piece of amethyst, so I'll likely be able to handle that anyway eventually. Through that means, let's see, we've got 37, so I got a couple more 100 blocks left. I see absolutely nothing along in the way of here that's useful. Let's see, so I need, right, so I need that ocean, and I think that's the only thing I need in the overworld that's for a specific biome. Of course, I will still need a little bit more iron. Need at least one more piece of iron. So, and I might be able to find that in other ways. For example, if I find an ocean, then I might find a ship. Of course, the easiest way would be just mining iron if I could find some. Or checking a village. Let's see, should have thought of checking that village that went by earlier. I did check one or two places. I just didn't give it a long search. And I think this is a good place to turn around. And now we'll head west for a while. Now, I started a little bit late, so we are already dipping down towards the west there, which is not a good sign. Let's see if I can find an ocean. A nice place to get my feet wet. Never mind. Just just keep on moving and maybe I will find something around here. Now in the magic realm I'll need one of those amethyst mountains or whatever they are, and I'll need one of those dead forests. So those are the things I need from there. Oh, what else am I going to be needing? Let's see, the iron from anywhere. The the blast furnace is also waiting for iron. Oh yes, the redstone is going to be deep. So I have two things that are still to be underground. Yeah, I think that covers everything. The big thing then in this area is going to be that ocean, and the areas that I've been going through just don't look like there are places where you're likely to run into a huge body of water. No, we can think this is maybe this is the large biomes, and that's why he's giving us an extra large map, extra large map, extra large biomes. Something that may just fit together. I suppose I could check F3 at some point and see, does it say large biomes? Oh, well, I think I found the ocean though. Is this a warmish ocean? It looks warmish. Okay, so let's see. We have this here. Yeah. Now, see, what type of coral do I need? I wrote down fire. Well, fire coral has to be red. I mean, right? No, no, no. Oh, oh, no, what is this that I need to? Okay, now I can breathe. Fire coral. Let's see this. Anything? This has got to be fire coral, right? Uh, uh, okay, there we go. Quickly switch to Silk Touch Axe. Okay. Fire coral block. Okay, good. Gotcha. That's the last thing that absolutely needs the ocean, or that needs a specific biome in the overworld. Let's see. Now, I now have to go into the magic realm. It's also getting to be near nighttime. I think what I'll do is I will try to do my underground stuff right now. Then I can get out from underground because I'm going to be going deep, and the easiest way to get out from being deep is by going to the magic realm. So I'll do my deep stuff, then I'll head over to the magic realm. And I think that'll be a good plan. Alright. We'll find out in a moment. But right now it's going to be, let's dig. Yeah. And it looks like I am digging out my way out just in the nick of time. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's not put that away. Right, so let's see. We've got our fire coral block. We certainly don't want to accidentally place that down anywhere because that would be a real disaster. Let's see, fire coral block goes right over there. All right, good. That's another. I'm done now. Let's dig down because we are going to be needing a little bit more iron. But right now, I'm just going to dig until I either run into iron or I reach redstone level, because it's time to do one of my infamous searches for redstone. I found the iron pretty quickly. I hadn't even started my serious bit of digging down yet, and voila, we've got iron, and we've got 13 pieces. Okay, fine. That means I can do that. That's another item down for our raw iron block. And let's grab this. And that'll take care of that little piece. Now I've got 5 pieces of raw iron, and I think I'm going to, let's cook that right away so I don't forget or anything like that, since I certainly don't want to do anything silly with it, because I'm pretty sure I need 5 iron in order to make my, where is my crafting bench? I'm sure I left that someplace. Oh. Of course, yes. Blast furnace. Blast furnace, I need 3 smooth stone and 5 iron. Can I do the transition smoothly enough? Yeah, probably will have to. Alright, I will toss that there just in case. And let's see, I want to get that means 3 smooth stone. That will be Alright, there you go. And we should get 3 smooth stone out of that. Make sure I got that right. Blast furnace. Right, three smooth stone, 5 iron plus. Okay, I'll just make a second furnace rather than throwing away this furnace. Okay, there we go. Now, 1 furnace, 3 of that. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I had 2 ingots already. All right, there we go. A blast furnace. That's another item complete. Let's get that can go right over there. That's 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still need a bone block, amethyst shard, and redstone. The redstone is going to be the one that's going to go deep, which is why I started this digging in the first place. That means that once I am done with okay, I guess I might as well. Quit switching my shield over. Now, I might as well just grab that as I go down. Now I can head on down to the land where I could find the other redstone. I have made it down to level 12, which sounds like I was about to say a good place to search for redstone. Of course, it does have this thing about having deep slate all over the place, which can make things a little bit more painful there. Let's go and search away for the dusty type of redstone that is used for all sorts of fun things, including targets. I guess they are used in target blocks, but that's an entirely different matter. But they are often used as things that we need to collect for Mage Rage, but it tends to be elusive. All sorts of types of elusive. But not very elusive, apparently, because I didn't get all that far down when I found my piece of dust. I don't need a dandelion. I don't need those 2 pieces of stone. That is plenty of redstone, I would think. So let's put this over here. Put our furnace here. We need the furnace more than we need the dandelion, I'm pretty sure. So that gives us our redstone dust, and that just leaves a couple of things from the magic realm. I think before I head over to the magic realm, I'll make one more of my let's see, where is my bench? Probably I had my bench sticking up in the air and I broke it just before I left, so I have a feeling that my bench did not, that I had a full inventory. My bench didn't come with me. That sounds pretty consistent with my style of how things can go wrong. Now, let's see. Let's get rid of the stone. Let's get rid of the copper ore. Let's get rid of the flint. Let's get rid of... Actually, before I go into the magic realm, might as well stock up on food. So I have plenty to eat, just in case anything nasty is out there, because I'm sure that there will be. Raw iron I like to keep around just in case. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of the deep slate. Get rid of the gravel. And I think we've got just about anything that we are going to be needing. We don't need these 2 pieces of gold ore. Make sure I got everything here. Check, 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 check. So it's just the amethyst and the... Actually, I should really have that there. The amethyst and the bone blocks that are missing. Let's just grab this up and make a little trip to the magic realm, where I am hoping that we will find our last two pieces. Yes. Here we go. Right. Okay, one dead forest, which means this is the most likely place where we are going to find bone blocks. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can find the bone blocks. Then we can worry about the amethyst. Because I have seen fossils in here all the time. And yeah, here's one right here. Alright, so that should give us 8 of our 9 items. And yes, alright. Yes, okay, good. So that's everything except for an amethyst shard. So now let's head over and see if we can find an amethyst mountain or anything like that. That looks like a lofty peaks or whatever he calls those. Horrendously high mountains that includes lots and lots of powdered snow that just like to have pine leaf for dinner, because that's what I feel like about powdered. Shouldn't have thrown away. I should not have thrown away the leather. I should think that if I'm going to go to the magic realm, I really should be making leather boots so that I can go through those areas with the lofty peaks without any trouble. But I just haven't gotten into my head yet to try to make them. So instead, I am just running around here trying to avoid that area as much as possible. There you go. And make sure I keep well fed as I go through here. And keep an eye out for Purple Mountain's Majesty, I guess. Which so far, I don't see anything, but actually, are the Crystal Mountains or maybe worth? I'm just trying to think, what do you call those things? Death. That's actually the Purple Mountains, the crystal areas, I think, are one of the few things that aren't full of death in this area. Well, let's see. Now I've found myself into one of these places. I don't think. Now let's see if I can get through as fast as possible. And if worst comes to worst, and I don't like being here in this area here because it's nasty. You really can't tell when it's day and night because of how, well, I suppose if you're being attacked by 100 mobs, it's most likely night. And we'll continue along as quickly as we can. See, do we find any... Boy, I think I chose the wrong direction to go for this. Because I don't see anything that looks like anything anywhere remotely like a land of amethyst. The amethyst shard, the realm of amethyst, the purple land, the crystal cove. No, that's a different game. The mountains of crystal, the peaks of crystal. That's a peak of ice, not of crystal. Well, okay, it's a peak of a different type of crystal. That's it. It's crystalline water instead of crystalline amethyst or... whatever mineral amethyst is. There you go. Let's get through here. I saw a creeper earlier, and I just want to avoid those as much as possible. Unfortunately, this is a land where I'm always running because I want to. If it's daytime, I want to cover as much ground as possible because nighttime is not going to be too far away. And if it's nighttime, I'm trying to run away from all of these mobs that are trying to turn me into their dinner. At least if I get killed, I have a new starting point. Yikes. Yikes. And of course, who knows how far away anything is. I really have a lot of trouble trying to navigate in this land because of how much I try to move. I rarely switch to the coordinates here because I tend to be serious about looking at coordinates when I am in the overworld, but in the magic realm, I'm not. Probably because there are fewer biomes here, so I'm hoping that you're more likely to find one of the rarer biomes. It looks like it's going to be daytime now. Good. So maybe I'll be lucky, be able to see some purple in the distance. Did I just go in circles? I don't know. This all looks quite familiar, unfortunately. That's the problem. I'm going in circles. Yikes. All right, let me. All right, now. Let's see. I am currently going north. All right. I am going north. So we'll start by going north. See what I can do in that direction. I guess I'll just have to follow my usual rules on how I do things. And that way, do it from north, then turn, then go in the next direction and see what I can do. Being systematic in the magic realm is never something. Hold on there. Is that a No, that's purple, not amethyst. Alright, now let's hit up here. Anything I could use down this way? Nothing amethysty. So let's do our little turnaround here. That means going back through a forest of death, unfortunately. Not a good place to be spending your days. But I don't have much choice at the moment. Is this purple that I see up ahead, or is this just blue ice? It doesn't matter because it is getting to be so late and I'm being surrounded by horrific mobs that want to eat me for dinner and cooking me first, apparently. So let me see if I get out of this crazy foundry. This looks like I could find a piece of amethyst right here. 11811. Whew, well, yeah, that was the real tricky one, is finding a good amethyst area. I always had trouble telling it because we've got the purple from the endstone area, and sometimes the mountains here, you're wondering, is this amethyst that we have on top of them? Yeah, it looks like some of these mountains do have amethyst up on top of them. So I was thinking, well, maybe they were just frozen peaks or something like this, but no, it looks like some of these high mountains I was seeing do have some amethyst on them. So I have to keep thought of that in the future because I do see these buds popping up all over the place in here. But that is it for the first week of November 2021 Mage Rage, where things are going to be a little bit further away sometimes. But at least we don't have things like the Wither flying all over the place, so we'll take that as a plus. But that's it for this week's Mage Rage.